Have you ever seen groups of men on street corners, dressed in vibrant, sometimes military-style clothing, passionately preaching from the Bible? You might have encountered the Black Hebrew Israelites, but who are they really? What do they believe, and where did this movement come from? Today, we're diving deep into the full story of the Black Hebrew Israelites. It's a complex history, so let's unpack it together. The term Black Hebrew Israelites isn't a single unified church. It's actually an umbrella term for a wide variety of groups and individuals who believe that African Americans are the true descendants of the ancient biblical Israelites. This core belief is the thread that connects them all, but their interpretations, practices, and teachings can vary dramatically from one group to the next. So, where did this all begin? The roots of the movement stretch back to the late 19th century in America. During this post-slavery era, figures like William Saunders Crowdy and Frank Cherry started teaching that black people were the descendants of the lost tribes of Israel. They drew parallels between the suffering of African Americans during slavery and the biblical exile of the Israelites. This message provided a powerful new identity and sense of divine purpose for many who felt disenfranchised and disconnected from their African heritage. It was a radical reinterpretation of history and religion, placing black people at the center of the biblical narrative. One of the most influential early figures was Wentworth Arthur Matthew, who founded the Commandment Keepers congregation in Harlem in 1919. Matthew's teachings blended elements of Judaism and Christianity. He taught that the original Israelites were black, that Jesus was black, and that African Americans should return to the laws and customs of their ancestors. His congregation in Harlem became a crucial hub, and his influence helped spread these ideas across the country. Fast forward to the 1960s and 70s, a time of major social and political upheaval with the civil rights and Black Power movements. During this period, the Black Hebrew Israelite movement saw a new surge. More radical and confrontational groups began to emerge, taking their message to the streets. This is when the public image of the street corner preacher really began to form. Groups like the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, or ISUPK, became known for their provocative and often controversial public ministries. While there's a lot of diversity, some common themes pop up. As prophesied in the book of Deuteronomy, they see the transatlantic slave trade as a direct fulfillment of this prophecy. For them, salvation and restoration come through recognizing their true identity as Israelites and returning to the laws of the Most High, including dietary laws, observing the Sabbath, and wearing fringes on their garments. It's important to understand that the Black Hebrew Israelite movement is incredibly diverse. Many members are peaceful individuals focused on community building, historical study, and personal piety. However, some extremist factions have gained significant media attention for their confrontational tactics and hateful rhetoric, which has led to them being designated as hate groups by organizations like the Southern Poverty Law Center. It's crucial not to paint the entire movement with the same broad brush. A vast majority of people who identify as Hebrew Israelites do not subscribe to these extremist views. Today, the movement continues to evolve. With the rise of the internet and social media, their teachings have reached a global audience. You can find countless videos, forums, and websites dedicated to Black Hebrew Israelite theology. It remains a dynamic and often controversial part of the religious landscape, offering a unique perspective on identity, history, and faith for hundreds of thousands of people. The story of the Black Hebrew Israelites is a compelling chapter in the search for meaning and identity within the African diaspora. Thanks for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating topics. See you next time.